I like it. So I save them for other people.
David, how old are you?
My wife doesn't want me to tell anyone. I have some stuff to figure out how old she is.
Well, are you younger than Lance?
Yes, by 3 years.
Okay.
Well, then you just told your age.
That's what we thought. Yeah, well, he didn't know that I knew Lance's age.
Oh!
You investigative reporter. Well, they don't want to say the big C
Well,
word.
we'll just say that you have a much younger wife. How about that?
This guy is exceedingly interesting.
Yes, he is. I got a good interview with him.
Beautiful. And we try to cooperate back and forth, right? We work together. Oh, yeah. I saw Rolando. I went up to Jacksonville and picked up some of the Obama signs. Oh, really? We ran out of them.
And listen, we will be getting 600 of the, it says, Save America, Stop Obama's Socialism, yard sign.
Oh.
So we need to put them out.
All right. We'll be happy to get some.
Video on the website.
We have a Facebook page and a YouTube
I've
channel.
been on all it.
And this is, I usually edit this stuff heavily and make like little 10-minute segments for the
I would
YouTube
just
page.
ask that try and avoid using things I was saying on there, if you can.
What were you saying?
I don't know, you know, just, I mean, from the perspective, don't speak for me, that's all I'm saying.
Badge for you.
Don't speak for you.
I won't speak for you, you don't speak for me, you know.
Website, you can
I don't understand. What do you mean?
Anybody else want one more?
Don't worry about it.
I just take this and chop it up into clips. And
Do whatever, because I mean, whatever I said,
but I'm not going to embarrass you, man.
Well, I'm not going to embarrass you guys either.
So that you know. Here, you can put this one on your shirt.
I don't run negative stuff. I know that it would get more views and people would probably prefer watching
That's fine.
the guys that are wanting to fight us or cuss at us, but we try to go, you know, positive. Most of the people are positive anyway. You know, 90%, 95% of the folks that we run into are happy. They pat us on the back.
I've seen that.
Right. So if you start running negative, it gives the wrong impression. People think that people are against the people. When the truth is, it's a very small minority of people that would actually say something negative to us out here.
Well, my whole goal with this is just to be objective and to show you guys what's going on. Show people what you guys are doing. I'm here with an agenda. I want you to know that. Either for or against. No, I'm just telling you that.
Now you're making me nervous.
I'm saying that
It's very
because I know
Machiavellian
this
of
thing
me to think that I think Doc does protest too much or something. But I would assume that you give us a fair shake. I mean, hell.
Yeah, and that's
you know,
the reason I'm telling you that is because
if you
a lot of
didn't,
people.
because you're a local paper, people can come down here any Saturday and see what we're really about and know that your article was a bunch of hooey if you didn't write the truth.
You're never going to please everybody, put it that way. But my point is, I don't want you to feel like we're here to hold you guys up to any kind of ridicule, because sometimes people think that when I talk to them.
Well, no, we get plenty of that from the handful of Obama zombies. That, like, I don't know if you caught it. There was a fella said, "Don't film me." I don't think you joined up with us yet. But we were just walking when we first started to walk down St. George's Street today. This fella said, "Don't film me." He was like standing past the people that were supporting us and thumbs up and all that, and I just said, "It's a public street, sir." And he's like, "What? What'd you say?"
Yeah, I heard there was a confrontation. That was right before
and then
I got here.
he basically challenged me to a fight, said he's going to put me down in the street and all that. Yeah, and I just stood there, I'm like, where did this, I mean, I just told the guy, it's a public street, you know, I can film you.
So the guy wanted to fight you?
The guy basically challenged me to a fight, said he was going to put me in the middle of the street. I said, "You're standing on a public street," or something like that. He's like, "I'll put you down in the middle of the street."
Was he a young guy?
No, he's about my age. Yeah. And he's, you know, bowed up on me.
Think you could have taken him?
I would have snapped him in half like a chicken bone, man. But I'm not going to do anything with my grandson.
Don't quote anything he says because it's totally true.
So you, would you just walk away from him? Or
no, I just stood there and listened to him tell me how tough he was as he made his exit and walked away from me.
But was he with anybody or was he?
Yeah, he was with a group of people.
Were they talking to him like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Don't film me.
I'm in the military. I can't be filmed.
Now, I think you enjoy being on film, don't you? You have like a little bit of a performer's kind of soul.
Yeah, he burst out into a song.
Accused of being
Got a little bit of a ham to him. But
So-
we get that level of hostility sometimes for absolutely no reason. People go from 0 to 60
Yeah.
just because they have a preconceived notion of what the Tea Party is.
Well, yeah,
I
that's
actually
gonna
got
happen.
accused one time.
Hold on, let me record some of this.
Thank you, sir.
Right here.
Have a great day.
What's that?
This is the weapon right here. You
Yeah.
put that in
Right.
the face and they're gone.
So tell me what you were about to say about people sometimes go from 0 to 60 on you.
Well, I had a woman come out of the Irish pub down there, accused me of being a racist and a bigot, told me that I was trying to suppress the black vote. Now, the irony of this is because it's just because I had this yellow flag, just like Lance has right here. That's the Gadsden flag. It was carried in 1776 by Colonel Gadsden. He was the first commander of the Continental Navy, and that's basically the first flag in the United States, or one of them. All right, and it doesn't represent racism at all. Now, when I got halfway back to my car, I realized that the sign that I was carrying that day, the side that was facing her, actually said, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal," yada, yada, yada. You know, the Declaration of Independence, that nice little paragraph about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, right? So I was literally walking around town, carrying a sign proclaiming the equality of all men, and being accused of being a racist and a bigot.
I was going to ask David, but I might as well ask you while we're on the subject. Because you're so anti-Obama, have people thrown the racist tag at you at all?
Sure.
I mean, is that something you have to deal with?
Well, I just
And
got
how
done
do you
telling
deal
you.
with it? What is your response to that?
Usually you just smile and say have a nice day and keep on walking, because you're not
Right.
going to convert those folks. They're just looking for a fight. But this particular woman caught me off guard because I'd been talking to a couple gentlemen outside the pub making jokes, just goofing around. They were having a beer.
So-
They made a comment as I walked by. I stopped and said something back to them, and we were just just banter. It was fun, right? And she come out of the bar unexpectedly, just charged right up to me and started giving me a ration, you know.
Well, she probably had a few beers too.
Yeah, she had a few beers in her belly,
What
and
would you
she,
say to that?
I would say we have occasionally run into people
yeah,
that,
but it's rare.
that it's rare.
Right.
Extremely rare.
No, it's not extremely rare, but it's
Well, I
rare.
mean, it's rare.
Well, that we actually get where they get heated. It
Right.
is extremely rare. They usually make a snide remark
And walk
run.
away.
And they will,
But
they-
all,
Drive-bys.
all the comments are always on an IQ level of about 40. There is no discussion. It's just
we call them hit and run.
Right. hit and run.
Right, yeah. But overwhelmingly, I've noticed the past 2 weeks that you guys get much more positive response than negative.
We guesstimate
9 out of
95,
9 out of
95, 90%, somewhere in that area. Probably
you get some people
you know,
that maybe don't really fully understand what you're doing, but they want their picture taken with you. Well, how do you feel about that? Like the girl, Courtney, who was here, she had no idea what a communist even was, but she wanted to take her picture with you because she doesn't like Obama. How do you respond to that?
The thing is, this generation
they're not
doesn't
taught.
know their left hand from their right hand. They are so
Poorly
they're
educated.
ignorant. They're
That's
not
what
learned,
we're here
they're
for.
ignorant.
That's
That's why
was
we're
planned
here.
that way. The education in this country was planned to
Absolutely.
keep them ignorant about what communism
They're not educated, they're
They
indoctrinated.
can tell you
That's why
what,
we
who
hand out
Hitler is,
constitutions.
but they
That's why
can't
we
tell you who
discuss
Mao Zedong
critical
was,
issues.
which is the biggest criminal the world have ever known. Killed something like 80 million Chinese. And they don't know who Stalin was. They don't know what communism is. These are the young people that
They've
we
been
have
dumbed
trained
down
now.
by the Fabians who came in with John Dewey in the late 20s and 30s, infiltrated our schools, and with Albert Schenker, he was the one that unionized the schools, and so the government schools in this country have been totally infiltrated by the left.